fire signs, what's shaking? How you guys doing? Sagittarius, Leo, happy birthday to Saggies right now. Hope everything's good. We will be doing something special on my birthday, which is on Wednesday the 9th. So if you haven't subscribed already, please like, subscribe, and share if you like the content I create. Thank you very much in advance. And if you do that, please make sure you hit the notification bell, because things are going to be, how shall I say, a little surprising in December. There's going to be new things. You already saw last week, I did, a weekly round of readings, individual zodiacs, which I don't normally do. So we're doing some new things. This Friday on the live at noon, we are going to be featuring, guess what? The fire signs, talking about 2021. So you want to catch that live here on the channel. All right, let's see where we go. I think at 1 o'clock we might be talking Jupiter, because Jupiter and Saturn are coming into alignment very soon. So we might be doing a full zodiac as it relates to your Jupiter and what luck is going to be coming in for 2021. That's a members only reading. If you'd like to join, please do. All right. Soulmates. Woo! Loyal heart. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Truth be told, guys, you have some really amazing love coming in here. Somebody that's true. You know what I mean? When you stay true, staying true means to, go in is it nautical parlance, or is it, I forget what it is, but staying true means to just go straight, right? When you're saying stay true, when you're saying that, you mean I'm just going to go straight. This person is straight arrow, okay? It could be a Libra, and it's almost like you might have been together at one time. It could be a past life person, all right? This doesn't mean it's past in this life. This is definitely a past life person coming in. Let's see, we'll use this. So it's like you can be an open book with this person, very loyal. All right, this looks like a life partner to me. Let's see what's going on here. Libra, possible. One more, please. What's going on? All right, what's going on? I do see the Judgment card here, and then I see the Two of Swords. So that tells me that you're at this crossroads. This always reminds me of a crossing signal, like the train. Somebody could have gone their own way. Page of Cups, Magician, Ten of Cups, Hierophant, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups on the next holiday. Next holiday is Christmas. There's other, solstice or Yule, right? If you're celebrating that. I don't have the dates of Hanukkah in my head. But there's something about on the next holiday. That's a timing card. Fool. Wow. Loud energy from the Fool. Seven of Swords. World. Oh my goodness. Look at this. In the past, I was a fool. I jumped in with this person. There was a lie told. That's over. I feel like the person that's coming in, I am seeing Taurus and Gemini. This loyal heart. Okay, loyal heart, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the World. Endings and new beginnings. So I am seeing this quite a bit, I must say, that there is some kind of ending that is like standing in the way. There's an apology or something standing in the way of this new energy coming in. Somebody standing in the way. Gemini, Taurus, Queen of Cups, Justice, Nine of Cups. Justice, again, truth be told, Libra energy. You are going to, I feel like you're going to get what you want here, okay? I feel like it's almost like, yeah, Two of Cups, Sun. You're definitely going to get what you want. I feel like you just need to be very balanced. I know that doesn't really stay true, right? Stay true. This doesn't really, maybe it's unsatisfying to you that I'm saying that, but I do see Libra, I see Leo, and I see Taurus and Gemini. So I will look at those in the extended. You know what soulmates feel like. You know what the loyal heart is. And this is like, okay, you can be soulmates with someone who is not loyal to you. You can be. That might have happened in the past. Not really with this situation, though. This is about staying true. You need to unhook yourself from a past person. You do. You need to unhook yourself from a past person. So I'm going to suggest to you that in the new moon energy we're coming into, in that Sagittarian eclipse, solar eclipse. I know new moons are about manifesting the thing, but in order to manifest the thing, you have to let this person go. You're still hooked to somebody. You're still hooked to somebody. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Younger Virgo. Five of Pentacles. You guys are on the outs. Temperance. Boy, this is a loud message today. You gotta let go of this person so that the universe can bring in this new person. You may have blocked your heart because of, it doesn't even really mean that you're going to see this old person again or this other person again. But what it does mean is you need to release them and let them go in love and compassion so that you can welcome in this new thing. All right. The Seven of Swords is here. Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. This could have been a third party. Hanged Man, still hanging around. High Priestess. This person is still hanging around energetically. They may not actively be in your life in any meaningful way, but they're still hanging around in some way. Okay? And so it's time for you to kind of release and let go of this. The universe is bringing in this new person for you. Temperance. This is a decision that you must make. Okay? The High Priestess and then the Two of Wands. The connection here in enlightenment, when you walk fully into your enlightenment, you're going to see that this person doesn't fit with that program. You could have had third parties in your past. There's really this Magician, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. I do not like that at all. That's about illusion and lies and past connections. What you're manifesting here, though, is this loyal heart. Okay? I feel like you might have felt loyal to this other person or wanted to stay loyal to this other person. Something along those lines. And I don't think that's going very well. Page of Cups and the Fool. I feel like that, to me, is you get very little from this person. You get very little from this person. Okay? Some of you could be walking away. This person could be a Taurus. This person's a Virgo. Person's a Virgo, Gemini. I see Libra. I see Pisces. I see Taurus, Gemini, Sag, and Virgo. Okay? I will take a look at those. If you are dealing with any of those signs, I feel like this person would still offer the third party. That's all they're capable of offering. Okay? This person could come back around and they could be having a lot of financial boy, this is a really loud message that's been happening. for a couple of weeks, actually. Let me see here about the timing here. Within the month. Three of Cups, Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Just they're holding on to you. I don't even know if you're holding on to them, but they're definitely holding on to you. Okay, they're wanting to make a new beginning. If there's still this Magician, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords, if they're still hung up in a third party, you know what to do. Walk on, right? You know. Blocking your heart from this person. There's something much better ahead. Ten of Cups. It's almost like this person holding on to you energetically. So for those of you who do not expect to see this person ever again, I feel like you need to do a little moon ritual around releasing and letting go of this person. All right, I feel like you need to do that. I do feel like they somehow they're hanging on. Okay. It's almost like, and I saw this in the air sign reading too. It's almost like I want this love, I want this loyalty, I want all this thing, but I only want it from this one person. So the universe keeps bringing you this person, but they're trying to bring you in something better. They're trying to bring you in a situation. This person's reflecting the lesson that you're here to learn, which is to release and let go of things that aren't that. It's like you're having a hard time discerning. If you were brought up, let me make this simple. If you were brought up with the idea that chocolate pudding is actually pizza, then when someone says pizza, you think chocolate pudding. Okay? And so whenever you're like, oh yeah, you want to go for a pizza? Sure, let's go for a pizza. And then you go to a pizza parlor and you get the pizza and you're like, where's my chocolate pudding? Even though you're calling it pizza, you're like, that it's a cognitive dissonance. It's a cognitive fog around this is what I'm trying to create. But this person keeps showing up. This person, this Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles keeps showing up. And it's time to get rid of the chocolate pudding. It's time to understand that when you say pizza, what pizza actually means. Okay, it's time to re-up your dictionary or change your perception of what love is. Because I think you're thinking it's chocolate pudding. And pizza is not chocolate pudding. Okay, pizza is not chocolate pudding. It will never be chocolate pudding. Okay, and so that's the cognitive dissonance that we're talking about here. I want committed love, yet I'm dealing with a third party. Those two things are not the same thing. I want committed love, yet I'm dealing with someone who lies to me. That is not loyal. That is not the same thing. Okay? So let's continue on here. I want to see where you're going. But that's the lesson here, is that you're having this belief system that someone who isn't love, who isn't showing you love, is showing you love. And that's not true. So you're going to have to work with that around getting over that to the new thing. Because love is wanting to come in. That's a really big, important lesson right now, fire sign. Okay? Okay. I saw it in the air sign reading too. Very similar. Okay? All right. Link is below for you. If you want to continue on with me with this reading, I will see you over there.